Hey everyone, my name is Joem Rose A. Aralan, Bachelor of Elementary Education, second year students. And for today, we will tackle about Chapter 3, Social Science Theories and their implication to educations. Social studies today employ three primary theoretical perspectives or the three social theories: structural functional theory or functionalism, conflict theory, symbolic interactionism. Okay, when we say structural functional theory or functionalism, of Herbert Spencer, it is a system of interconnected parts, each with a unique function. The parts have to work together for stability and balance of society. In education, functionalism focuses on how education serves the needs of society through the development of skills encouraging social cohesion. Functionalism focuses on how social stability and solidarity. See education as a beneficial contribution to an ordered society. There are four purposes of schooling according to functionalists. First, intellectual purposes. It is an acquisition of cognitive and inquiry skills. Next, political purposes. Educate future citizens, promote patriotism, promote assimilation of immigrants, ensure order, public civility, and conformity to laws. Economic purposes. Prepare students to later work rules, select and train the labor force needed by society. Social purposes. It is to promote a sense of social and moral responsibility, to serve as a site for the solution or resolution of social problems, supplement the effects of other institutions of socialization such as the family and the church. And next theory is conflict theory. According to this theory, there are always two opposing sides on a conflict situation. In this theory also, people take sides between maintaining the status quo and introducing change, them arrive at an agreement. It is also find potential conflict between any groups where inequality exists, like racial, gender, religious, political, economic, and many more. Note that unequal groups usually have conflicting values and agendas, cause them to compete against one another. Conflict theory welcomes that these is the way to establishment of a new society. How proponents of complex theory regard education. According to the conflict theory, education is not truly a social benefit or opportunity as seen by the functionalists. Rather, education is a powerful means of maintaining power structures and creating a docile workforce for capitalism. It is also to maintain education and social inequality and to preserve the power of those who dominate society and teach those in the working class to accept their position as a lower class worker of society. Actionalism theory. George H. Mead and Max Weber. George H. Mead, he is considered by many to be the father of the school of symbolic interactionalism in sociology and social psychology. Herbert Blumer, a student and interpreter of Mead. Symbolic interactionalism is a people act toward things based on the meaning those things that have for them, and these meanings are derived from social interaction and modified through interpretation. For example of this would be me, meaning my dog Lucifer. The meaning of this name would be the devil, because maybe the dog is extremely mean or bites people all the time. Max Weber. Early ideas that emphasize the viewpoint of the individual on how the individual relates the society. So symbolic interactionalism theory, it is relies on the symbolic meaning that people develop and build upon in the process of social interaction. There are three tenets of symbolic interactionism theory. First is an individual action depends on meaning. We act based on the meaning we give to symbols. Symbols can be actions, objects, or words. Second tenet is different people may give different meanings to some things. Meanings change as individuals instead with one another. Weaknesses of symbolic interaction theory. It is critics claim that symbolic interactionism neglects the macro level of social interpretations or the big picture. In other words, symbolic interactionism may miss the larger issues of society by focusing too closely on the trees rather than forests, restricting themselves to small or individual interactions on it. And that's all for today. Thank you.